The building that held the Spaghetti Warehouse restaurant for decades and has stood at 397 West Broad Street for over a century will likely be torn down before the end of the year. The Downtown Commission cleared the way for the demolition this morning, granting its approval after hearing more details about the deteriorating condition of the building and plans for the redevelopment of the site. At last month's meeting, the request was tabled after a discussion of the review board's guidelines, which require a developer to have concrete plans for a replacement building before being granted permission to tear one down. Although the plans presented today were still conceptual, a graphic showing the size of the two new 5-story buildings proposed for the site were submitted, but there were no renderings of more detailed drawings showing what it would look like. The commission in the end was convinced to act because of the safety concerns and a belief that the developer will come back with a more fleshed out plan in the future. Attorney Mike Shannon described a recent visit to the building with a structural engineer and outlined the many ways the structure has been deemed unsafe and prohibitively expensive to repair. He also said there's lots of evidence that people have been in the building recently and inflicted significant damage, including stripping out all of the copper pipes, breaking stained glass windows, and stealing some of the remaining antiques. Other speakers, including representatives of Moody Nolan and Row Creative, talked about plans to potentially incorporate historic elements into the new project, including an alleyway that could be paved with the building's bricks. Doug Pack from BLD Capital said that conflicts with the previous owner of the building about its condition and the lack of repairs being made are what led the company to look into buying it after leasing for so many years. By the time the present ownership group gained control of the property, he said it had deteriorated too much to save. The motion approved by the board allows for the building to be demolished and for the existing parking lot that is situated in front of the building to remain, but it cannot be expanded further into the site after the demolition. As always, for more news, reviews, and events, visit columbusunderground.com and don't forget to sign up for our email newsletters.